Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to read your Academic Requirements Report, or ARR. Your ARR is an important advising tool that can help you track your progress toward graduation. You can review your Academic Requirements Report at any time on your own or in consultation with an advisor. Sonoma State recommends that all students seek academic advising early and often, and that students meet with an advisor at least once a semester in order to keep on track. At the top of your ARR, you will see your major, a minor if you have one, your graduation status, your academic standing, and your overall and Sonoma GPAs. When you scroll down, you will see the list of icons that are used on the ARR. The most commonly used icons are the green circle with a check mark, which indicates that the requirement has been completed, the yellow diamond, which indicates that the requirement is being completed with a course that you are currently registered or enrolled in, a red square, which indicates that the requirement is not yet completed, a purple triangle, which indicates an exception. For example, your major department has approved you to substitute one course in place of another. In this case, the department would have to fill out a major-minor course substitution form. And lastly, the green arrow, which indicates a requirement being completed by transfer course or a test credit. Scroll down a little further and you will see some general requirements for the bachelor's degree. Most bachelor's degrees at Sonoma State require 120 minimum units, and what we can see here for this student is a red square indicating that this 120 unit minimum has not been met because the student has only completed 74 of the 120 units required. It is important to note that the units listed under taken on the ARR include courses for which you are currently registered or enrolled in. This means that if you drop a course or you fail a course, the number of units taken will decrease by that amount, and the number of units needed will increase by that same amount. This is one example of a reason why it is important for you to check your ARR regularly in order to stay on track. Below this, you will see the courses that are counting toward your degree requirements. If you'd like to see all of the courses that are being counted, then you would just simply click on the View All tab at the bottom. Below this, you can see your progress on other unit requirements. For example, the number of upper division units, 300 level and above, that you have completed or that you need, the number of units in resident SSU, and the number of upper division units that you need to take in residence at SSU. You can also see the status of your written English proficiency test requirement. And if you'd like to learn more about the WEPT, you can click on this link to WEPT info right here. Below these general requirements, you will see information about your GE pattern. In this case, we can see that the student is under the 48 unit transfer GE pattern. And what's interesting about this is that we see this blue title bar, we see the green circle, and we don't see any courses listed below it. This is because the ARR collapses major categories once you have completed them. So if you would like to see the requirements within a collapsed section, what you need to do is click on the little green arrow on the left-hand side to expand the section. So here, now that I've expanded it, you can see all of the requirements in that section. And if you wanted to look at any of the courses meeting any of those requirements, you could again click on the green arrow next to that specific requirement. You will also be able to view your progress on the other general education requirements, including your ethnic studies, your government and constitution requirements, and your upper division requirement. So in this case, for example, we see that this student has taken 3 of the 9 units required for upper division GE, and if we click on this arrow, again, it will display the course, in this case, that the student has taken to meet this requirement. A couple of things that are important about upper division GE. You must take these courses at the 300 level or higher from the GE pattern. You cannot take them earlier than the semester in which you will reach junior status, or 60 units, and they must be taken from at least 2 different areas in GE. Otherwise, they will not count as upper division GE. At the bottom of your academic requirements report are the requirements for your major and your minor if you have one. Obviously, these requirements are going to be specific and different depending on what the student's major is, but you can track your progress in your major by viewing the icons that we have reviewed above. One thing I do want to point out on the academic requirements report is that if you see a requirement marked in red that you think you have completed, it is vitally important that you meet with your academic advisor to discuss this. There are a variety of reasons why a requirement on your ARR might show up as incomplete even if you have completed it, and the only way to get this fixed on your ARR is to meet with your academic advisor. Remember that Sonoma State will not let students graduate until every section of their ARR shows up as a green circle. Ultimately, it is the student's responsibility to ensure that all of these requirements are being met. As a reminder, students are encouraged to seek advising early and often, and to use the ARR to track their progress toward their degree.